boy is mine.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum, Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
You get to the main event, and you hear the crowd. There's some rumblings in the crowd.
Here we go.
They say, "We want truth."
I love how John Cena said when they were chanting, "We want truth." You can't handle the truth.
There you go.
I loved it.
He takes me off, boom. Takes the mask off, boom. And it's our freaking truth. God, man, he cost John Cena the match.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel. Preseason Box to Row Coaches Poll has come out. Jackson State sits there at number 1. This is the third time in the poll's history that Jackson State has been the preseason number 1 team in the nation. And then Tennessee State being at 5, that really surprised me. Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GBWR.
The NBA announced their dunk of the year yesterday. It was voted on by the fans, and it went to Ja Morant for his double clutch through Porzingis and Derek White. The call of it was excellent. That game we hung on to for a long time last season, but it was a spectacular dunk.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What is the biggest Summer League accomplishment so far for this Grizzlies team?
Tuomas Isalo filling out his coaching staff. The Ryan Saunders hiring was essential. It was big time. You have a veteran NBA voice there.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's check the over-under totals. Alabama, Georgia, and Texas all at 9.5. LSU, Ole Miss, Tennessee at 8.5.
I love Ole Miss over the 8.5. I think Ole Miss can win 9.
But Ole Miss, they're gonna, Ole Miss, they're gonna lose to Arkansas week 3.
But they could go 9-3. Like Ole Miss winning 10 games
they always
is always
pull some
like
crap like that.
Ole Miss winning 10 can seem a bit of a stretch, but they can win 9.
They're gonna lose at Kentucky week 2.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
downtown Memphis. This is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. We are not live from downtown. We are live from the Memphis Tigers football facility as college football season is almost upon us. We have toured the facility this morning. We have watched the practice. We are going to talk to the new starting quarterback for the University of Memphis, Brendon Lewis. Ryan Silverfield is the head coach. He's going to stop by, and who knows what else is going to happen as we broadcast from the indoor facility from, well, where are we? Right off of Park and Getwell? Yeah, right off of Park and Getwell. We will get to all the news and notes of the day. As I mentioned, the quarterback and the coach for Memphis football is going to join us as we are going all access with Memphis football today. The gang is here. We got very lucky it's not 100 again outside. Smile, let's do it. Turn it up! Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, bunch of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is we are at the University of Memphis football facility. First time I've been here in a couple of years, longer than a couple of years now. And my God, this place is absolutely unbelievable. A fantastic setup that we have here. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senior Side. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat. The Groom Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carve, John Lance. He's Yogi Roser. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. Hello, John.
Coach Roser today. Ready? Got
all right, that's got to stop.
Got my whistle.
That's got to stop.
Got my whistle. I'm learning technique. Technique.
No, you're not.
You get in there, you squeeze, and you push.
Devin Walker's here. He is the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe. He's the reporter. He's the photographer. He's Sir Hiss. He's Walker 93.
I just finished my workout, Memphis football. I'm ready to get signed. By the way, you can't say
signed to do what? You're a corner.
Yeah, I'm a corner.
You are a corner.
Look, I got good feet.
They say that
hands are iffy, but
the
good
hands
feet,
are iffy.
Feet. I got fast feet, but sometimes.
El Verno Diablo was out here throwing dots all morning. All he needed was a receiver. So if there's any receivers that are listening to the show,
I'm here.
Come on out here.
I'm right here.
Come on out here.
I'm right here. Good workout though, man. Great workout. Good work. Good one-on-one, 1v0. Bennett Doyle got cooked, by the way. If you didn't know, we got the video.
Yeah, Bennett should have never done that on video. Yeah. That was a tough spot. But I don't know if you should be bragging about that.
I mean, he was in front of me.
That's true. That's true.
He lined up.
All right, look, we are out here at the Memphis football facility. You could see behind us all of the practice fields. And I know you've been over here quite a bit over the course of the last couple of years, but you've never taken like the full tour inside like we did today. Have you?
No, I haven't done this since like 2019 maybe, 2018. I haven't seen the full weight room and everything in a while.
It's been a long time since I've been over here. I got to be honest with you. I was absolutely floored. Absolutely floored at how nice this place is.
The Billy J. Murphy Athletic Complex.
I mean, this place is fantastic. This indoor facility that we are doing the show in is unbelievable. The Harden Family Field. This thing is great, and it's huge. And then outside, they got 3 or 4 fields. They've got 2 grass fields you can see behind me, and then they got a turf field behind that. And then we took a tour of the entire facility in here, locker room, weight room, their cafeteria that they have for, where they serve the guys food, the training rooms and everything. I mean, this place is so first class that, like, it was one of those – it was just a shocking moment to me where I was like, I know we've been talking a lot about, like, conference realignment and everything in the hopes of one day, maybe maybe you're playing in a different conference. Obviously, they tried to this past all season. But, I mean, if you want to take somebody on a tour of this and then you got the Liberty Bowl getting all fixed up like this, I mean, I don't see how anybody could tour this thing. And then, obviously, you know what Penny's got over at the basketball facility. Everybody that goes over to the basketball facility is like, oh, my God. Like, this is not like facilities of a non-power school.
No, it's not what it used to be.
Facility. No.
It's not what it used to be.
These are top flight things. Like, I'm talking the meeting rooms. I'm talking the details of it all, the amount of stuff they have available to the players. Like, this is super first class. I mean, it feels like a big-time football program when you walk around everywhere.
Because even where we're in right now wasn't around 2018, 2019.
No.
Because it was, it was just like here, and it was like, yo, we got to get this facility built. Now it's the beautiful facility. Norvell was like, yo, we got to get this built, and now we're here.
Norvell spent, how long?
I know.
Trying to get
the indoor.
And he was telling recruits, it's coming.
And now we're here.
But the way this is all connected to each other, that's what impressed me. So for those of you that are out there that are listening to the show, like, we're in this indoor facility where they do all the indoor practices. And then if you walk straight inside from here, that's where all the locker rooms, all the training, all the everything is. And then right out here is the 3 different football fields, including four fields, including a turf field.
Yeah.
And I've been blown away. I've been blown away, honestly.
UTSA ain't doing like this, bro. No. UTSA ain't doing like this.
I guess it's just, I don't know what your expectations are versus what the reality is.
Yeah, for sure.
And keep in mind, like, I was really close to the staff years ago when it was like the Tommy West, Randy Feet. I mean, this place was a dump.
It was.
It was a dump. That's why he had the famous press conference.
the Tommy West,
It's painful, right?
I mean, in 2017, in 2017, it wasn't rocking like this.
No.
We walked in the weight room, and I was like, I remember walking in here in 2018, and it was like nothing in here. Now
not to mention that every team used the same weight room, and it was like old weights that they had. Now you go in there, it's only for the football team.
Yeah.
They are friggin' like, they got just like you see at every big program, like the Memphis Tigers embroidered on like everything. So like every weight plate they have.
There's mottos everywhere.
Mottos
everywhere to remind you what the motto, what the agenda is, what the motto is.
Yes.
Calendars everywhere to let guys know what they got to do today. Like, the locker room's top notch. Like, it ain't no.
They got a smoothie bar where it's like, and they have it listed based on the players and how they sweat, how much they sweat.
Yeah, it's
based
fire.
on that, it's like, okay, you get this kind of smoothie, or you need this after practice.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think they're gonna care. Look, if I'm speaking out of school, I'm speaking out of school. Sue me. We're walking through, and there's a board, and it's got like top speed on it.
Yeah.
Bro, that kid from Purdue, C.J. Smith, that they got, the receiver, it said he hit 23 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's like Tyreek Hill stuff.
It's like that next, when you see those NFL Next Gen, I was like 23.
Yeah, y'all try to do that in your
car. His top speed was 23 miles an hour.
Do 23 in your car. That's moving fast, bro. That's a human. That's a human moving that fast. Yeah. They got one of these here.
I hope Brendon Lewis got a cannon, because this dude is going to be down the field fast, brother.
Just throw it up.
Yeah.
Let him go get it.
Yeah,
My God.
They said he went to Georgia, then Purdue, now he's at Memphis. So.
Yeah, Georgia, then Purdue, then Memphis, right?
Yeah.
And now, anyway, I saw his name on the board. I said, 23 miles an hour. That is absurd. Like, truly absurd. They got real athletes here. They have 70. So one of the things that I noticed, you go out to practice here for a college football team, and the first question I asked was, how many players are on this team?
Dude.
There's a lot of dudes out there.
There's 120 players on the team. 70 are new.
70 new faces.
That is college football in the year 2025.
Yeah. 70.
Seriously.
That's a lot.
That's extreme.
They had 2 practice fields full of players and full of players on the sidelines, too.
Yeah. 70 new players is crazy.
Not to mention, we fancy ourselves as unbelievable keeper-uppers of the names in college football throughout the season. And now I'm walking through and I'm looking at their roster and stuff. They got a guy named Wolf.
Wolf Walker, that's my cousin there.
Devin has two cousins on this team.
I think he's white.
He never told us about.
Cap.
They have Wolf Walker and Puda Walker.
Yeah,
Wolf Walker is black?
I mean, you would think so, right?
No.
I don't know. Wolf Walker could be from Brighton.
Right now. Hold on.
He very well could be from Brighton or
He's
Covington.
a freshman.
I'm going to Google him
He's
right now.
He's a freshman, but his name is Wolf. He's from Georgia.
Walker, Memphis.
He's from Georgia.
Let's see. Oh, he's black, bro.
He is?
He's black, yeah. 6 foot, 220.
Yes.
Number 43,
well,
Wolf
he's for
Walker.
sure not related to
He's from Atlanta.
They're related to you.
What do you mean? Because he's 6 foot?
What, he sucked up all the good genes?
Oh, dang, that's
6
crazy.
foot, 220?
Pause. It's crazy. I'm 5'9" on a good day.
All right.
Shout out to rivals.
So
Puda is 6'1", 305.
They got a guy named Wolf and a guy named Puda.
Yeah, we lit over here.
Yeah, that's
first team, bro. First team, all names.
Wolf Walker has to become amazing.
I mean, he has no choice. You can't work at Subway with your name Wolf.
You know what? You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of a name that I would have taken years ago. So for those that are longtime listeners, you will remember this story. For those of you that are not, you're going to hear it for the first time. So when I first started in radio, I was working at WHBQ, and there was this guy who was my boss. His name was Dan Frazier, and he was terrible. And he always he would just make me do stuff all the time that nobody else would do. And he was mean. And so anyways, he says one day, he calls me, and he's like, hey, doctor, he's like, the powers that be here got into it with Metro, which is like the Metro supplies all of your traffic and weather when you're on the radio, okay? So you have a deal with Metro, and then Metro. So anyways, there was some kind of negotiation breakdown with Metro. He's like, but we have to have traffic and weather. And he's like, so you need to do it. And I was like, I don't know anything about traffic and weather. And he's like, I don't care. Figure it out. And I was like, what do you want me to do? And he's like, turn on Channel 3, copy down what they're saying, and call into the radio station. And I was like, what? But what am I going to say? I'm going to say, I'm Chris Vernon with traffic and weather. I said, they're going to hear me this afternoon doing all the sports updates. He's like, well, change your name. And I was like, I can't change my voice. He's like, just change your name. And I was like, so you want me to watch Channel 3, write down what the traffic and the weather is, call in under a different name, and give the traffic and the weather? He's like, yes, that's what I want you to do. I was like, this is ridiculous. And he's like, do it. I was like, all right, this is the night before. I was like, what time? And he's like, Lapidus goes on at 6, so the first update will be at 6. And I was like, what? So, of course, I'm 22. I got to get up at 5:30 and start literally lifting whatever Channel 3 is talking about. So I'm writing it down. And I don't have a name because I can't. He's like, don't be Chris Vernon.
Yeah.
So I grabbed an SEC media guide, and I've just flip it open.
Yeah.
And I'm looking through the names. And I was like, I pointed down, and there was a linebacker for Kentucky who was a freshman. And his name was Ronnie Riley. And I was like, that sounds exactly like a weatherman's name, right? That's who I'm going to be.
Yeah,
I'm going to be Ronnie Riley.
Yeah.
So
Traffic and weather.
This is now 25 years ago.
Yeah.
25 years ago. I wish I had it recorded. Where I was calling in and be like, is there going to be a high of 83 today? He's like, there's a wreck on 240 at Noncana. This one, it was still Noncana, not Bill Morris. There's a wreck at 240 at Noncana, slow and go, blah, 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 blah. I'm Ronnie Riley with traffic and weather, whatever, right? And so, anyways, 3 years pass. I'm still at that point, I've got my own show. After 3 years, I've got my own show. I'm doing the Chris Vernon Show. I'm at SEC Media Days, and there's a girl I went to college with who's the SID at Kentucky at the time. And she's like, hey, Chris, do you want any of our players? And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, right? But bring them by, right? Nobody cared about talking to Kentucky players. She's like, okay. So she brings a guy over, and she's like, Chris, this is Ronnie Riley. And I was like, no way.
Yo.
Dude, he ended up being awesome.
Really?
Yes.
There you
At
go.
Kentucky. You can probably look him up. If you look up Ronnie Riley, Kentucky. He ended up being a good player. And I told him on the interview, I'm like, I was you. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I said, no, I really was you. You did traffic and weather in Memphis, Tennessee 1 year. You did traffic and weather.
Let's see.
Dude, is he a doctor?
Yeah,
Ronnie
it's
Riley?
Dr. Ronnie Riley now, bro.
No.
Yeah, bro. Dr. Ronnie Riley, yeah.
He was like a really good linebacker.
Yeah.
Like he was one of their
2003. Dang, you old, bro.
He was one of those guys that they ended up. So it would have been like 2000 when I did it.
Yeah.
He's a freshman.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, right?
Yeah, 2003 was his last year.
So he, Ronnie Riley. He ended up being a good player in Kentucky, but I stole his name. Long-winded way, long story of telling you, that name now would be Wolf Walker.
Yes, Wolf Walker. Walker's an amazing.
Wolf Walker. In fact, I don't know why. If I would have known that there was a guy named Wolf Walker on the team, I would have requested him.
Yeah, we got to
maybe
talk to
not
Wolf.
instead of the starting quarterback, but I would have certainly
like put him next to Wolf. Put
Wolf
him next
Walker.
to Brendon. Like put him like next to him.
Is his name actually Wolf?
We're gonna fire him.
Or is it like that is his nickname? He's got to be his nickname, right?
No, we're gonna. I got you. Give me a second. Just give us a second. I got you.
I mean, the only Wolf I ever know, Wolf Blitzer.
I used to date a girl that had a wolf.
Huh?
I used to date a girl that had a wolf.
Bro, Ronnie Riley works for the Department of Defense.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
The former Kentucky linebacker?
Yes. Serving the DCPAS Planning and Accountability
Unbelievable.
Directorate and Department of Defense Community at Large.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
He is the Associate Director of Planning and Accountability at the Department of Defense. Now, this was back in Trump's first run in 2016, so I don't know if he is now.
Oh, so he's canceled?
Probably. Hey, by the
Trump
way,
brought him back.
By the way, Wolf used to hoop too.
Who, Wolf
Wolf
Walker?
was a baller,
Okay,
yeah.
all
Wolf
right.
was a shout out Wolf Walker, man.
Sure enough. All
Tap
right.
in.
So, look, anyways, Wolf Walker, great name. Puda, great name. The
Puda.
point of all of this is we're out at this Memphis Tigers football facility, and the place is, like, absolutely first class.
Yeah, it's amazing, man.
And I am excited to meet Brendon Lewis, who is the kid that, we live in now in a day and age. It's going to be very strange. In fact, it was strange to go out there to Memphis practice this morning and then to try to find the quarterback group and not see Seth Hennigan. Like, it's just been it is so weird to have a 4-year starter in college football.
Mm-hmm.
And because, like, that's just, like, it's been synonymous, right? When you watch a Memphis football, you know who the quarterback is. And we've known Seth Hennigan for the last 4 years. And now going out there, the first thing I noticed was that quarterback group. Obviously, you've got Brendon Lewis, who started a bunch of games at Nevada and is now transferred here. And, of course, we wanted to know about the huge recruit, the biggest recruit that they've gotten in years, maybe ever, which is Quavo's nephew.
That's a big dude, bro. I told you. I say.
Boy, he is tall.
He is big, bro. But he's a good 6'4".
He really is.
6'4", 2 something. He a big joker, man.
Big time recruit, to say the least. And now he has his I guess that quarterback. I will say this: you look at the 3 quarterbacks and they look impressive.
Yeah.
When you see them out on the field, like
they
look
too.
like Division I quarterbacks. I mean, look, I've been around this program for a long time, right? There are times where you go out there and the backup looks like a regular ass guy, right? And no offense to regular ass guys, but I mean, because some of those regular ass guys have turned out to be Stetson Bennett. You know what I mean? Like, he don't look like nothing, but the guy ended up having a pro career and winning a national title. But there are a lot of times in the past where you might have one quarterback, but man, look, we covered that D'Angelo Williams team. Quarterback went down, and they played Maurice Avery, the friggin' wide receiver at quarterback.
Yeah, that's how down bad we was back then.
You know what I mean?
What a different time now.
It looks just like you when you went
4
out there,
options.
when you watched the quarterbacks out there like moving around and throwing, and you just see them like physically. It's like, oh man, this looks like a big time Division I quarterback.
Shout out your boy
room.
Piano Man. Shout out that's your dog, man.
Oh yeah, Piano
shout out
Man,
Piano
back in the
Man.
day, right? And he didn't look like nothing.
Yeah, he looked like if you put him in like this out here, he would not look like
They went with
Division I quarterback.
I mean,
That is the big difference in not only these facilities, that team.
Yes, size.
That team looks like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That team looks like a real, they got size, they got speed, like they got real players.
Well, they always say the biggest difference is in like the Power 4, Power 5 teams and the ones that aren't, is you look at the line of scrimmage. Like the size of the players on the line of scrimmage. Well, a lot of these dudes are power school.
Dude, that has I think everybody thought with the NIL stuff and the transfer stuff all took place, that was going to hurt places like this? I don't think so.
Oh, it's helping
I think it's actually the exact opposite. Because I was driving William to school this morning, and I said, what happens is, right, there's 5 guys that can play on the offensive line at LSU. The 8th guy is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, the 8th guy now leaves. Like
he plays in Memphis now.
He usually doesn't wait his turn, right? You know what I'm saying? And, like, you see these guys now, and it's like, bro, they got, like, it used to be the caliber of kid, you would get a couple of transfers here and there. But the caliber of kid that you recruited at Memphis, right, you weren't, they were smaller. They didn't look like the rest of big-time college football.
Respectfully, they look like, respectfully to our guy. We love him. NFL, he starting NFL right now. Calvin.
Yes.
Like, if you saw Calvin Austin his freshman season at Memphis.
Tiny.
Like, they were telling us a story how Calvin his first year was in the back of the room.
Yeah, so they have a meeting. They have a meeting room here, and the whole idea of the meeting room, I kind of like this. You start in the back of the room, and then as time goes, as you progress,
you earn your way to the front.
You earn your way to the front of the room in the meeting room.
Yeah. So Cal was in the back his freshman
And I
year.
guess Silverfield always tells him that story about Calvin Austin being in the last row of that room.
Yeah.
And by the time it was all said and done, he was in the front row of that room.
And he looked like his first year, he looked like a regular little dude.
Yeah.
5'8", 145, soaking wet.
What I'm saying was with these transfer rules now, so it used to be you had to sit out for a year.
Yeah.
I've changed my thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Like a team, like it used to, and because when it first all came about, right? One of the things that was said to me quite a bit was, bro, you're never going to get to have Tony Pollard again. You're never going to get to have Darrell Henderson again. Like, that's never happening again. You're never getting that guy for 3 years. And that may be so, right? That may be true, right? Like, LSU comes in after Darrell's sophomore year and just poaches him away and gives him $3 million. Even Ole Miss got their running back poached last year. Tennessee got their quarterback poached. Like, so it hits everybody,
Ole Miss
right?
took our tight end.
Yeah. Right?
It happened at Memphis. Memphis this year with the O-lineman. He went from Memphis to Colorado.
Sure.
Because of money. Yeah.
And so it's going to happen. But it used to be that you couldn't replace that. Now you just go find another guy, right? Like at another school that wants a better opportunity. And so I used to think that it would hurt the smaller schools, but I think if you do it right, you end up with a higher caliber of athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Because it used to be you were, we get some 3 stars.
Maybe,
you get some 3 stars, and then it was really a talent evaluation thing, right? There'd be a couple 3-star guys, and like you had to find those guys, you had to identify those guys, and then those guys had to turn out to be really good and develop them, right?
Yeah.
Whereas now, like, by the way, Brendon Lewis, who is going to be starting quarterback, who we're going to be talking to, right? He's a 4-star guy.
Yeah.
C.J. Smith,
coming out of high school.
C.J. Smith, the kid you were talking about, runs 23 miles per hour, was at Georgia his freshman year.
Yeah. Right.
Like, come on, it does kind of like put emphasis on your staff too. Your staff has to be able to hone in on guys because like the balloons widen so much more than just like, okay, I'm focused on high school guys, I'm focused on 3-star guys. It's like, yo, we got to watch everything now.
But I've been around here for a long time, and I will just tell you that team looks, you just visually, they look a lot bigger, stronger, faster than. Yeah. I mean, it's not even close.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about it started to change. Obviously, look, Norvell had maybe the most ridiculous group. I mean, that will never that skill position stuff will never be duplicated. You've got Antonio Gibson and Gainwell and Pollard and all of them.
Henderson.
It's crazy.
All these guys.
Patrick
ludicrous.
Taylor. You had who else? Calvin Austin. You had the skill.
But the point is, and none of those, and those guys would have left to get bigger opportunities, right? Like Antonio Gibson didn't even play until the Navy game.
Yeah, and
that year.
SMU game was the breakout game for him.
I mean, I remember we had Norvell on after the Navy game, and I'm like, who is Gibson, and why is he just now getting the ball?
Hey, it actually happened this year with Dorsey.
Well, he got injured.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, he was the one that was a breakout.
Oh, you're right.
And then he got hurt. It's like, damn it. We had one. Like, but he's back this year. But, like, he was a breakout when, like, guys got hurt that.
Where was he originally?
He was at, was it Temple? Am I tweaking? The Temple? I think he was at Temple.
DeRosier?
I think he was at Temple. Let me double check. Or UMass. UMass.
He's
at UMass.
That's right.
He's at UMass.
Well, didn't we get Blake Watson from like Old Dominion?
Exactly.
Or something?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can what like Ole Miss did with like pre-scoring to Memphis.
Yeah.
Like, you can do that with another school like an Old Dominion or something.
Well, yeah, so either you can get smaller schools awesome players, or you can get big schools disgruntled players.
Exactly.
Or
you put it together.
you also get that's not the guy I signed up to play for.
Right.
Right? I mean, look, Ohio State just named their starting quarterback this week, Julian Sayin. And that's a kid that went to go play for Saban.
Yeah.
And is once he wasn't getting to play for Saban, it was a free-for-all.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's like, all right, where's he going to go? And inevitably, then what happens? Now the kid from Ohio State leaves. Now the kid from you're right. Like, I mean, and sometimes now, even in the course of the in the summer, I was telling we were having this discussion on the way to school today. I was talking to William about all kinds of college football stuff, and I said, I was talking to him. A lot of his buddies are those Tennessee fans, and nobody really knows what to make of like this Joey Aguilar that just got named whatever.
Kid.
I said, there's no matter what the outcome is, it's going to be unbelievable. Either Nico Imaliva left and is going to be unbelievable and revive UCLA football, and everybody's going to be super pissed, or this kid who got booted for him is going to end up actually being better than him, right? So if he's better than Nico, it's funny. If he's worse than Nico, it's funny. Like, that is trading quarterbacks is crazy. But again, it all starts these dominoes everywhere, and this stuff happens all the time, right? And so now we'll talk to this Brendon Lewis, the kid, because, I mean, who knows who all reached out to him, right?
Yeah.
I mean, once you find a kid that started games and you're going to need a quarterback, because this is like they got their biggest recruit in Quavo's nephew, right? And so now they got this big, huge recruit, but there's a stopgap. You don't want to start a freshman like they had to with Seth because Grant Gunnell tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
But you've got like a transition year here. So you need to find somebody that can help you win games this year.
Learn the
right?
offense. Learn the offense.
And then by
get
next
acclimated.
year, your other kid's ready to rock.
Yeah, because there was a
Now you got to hold on to him without him playing.
Yeah, well, we got to hide him a little bit. Make sure nobody don't see no film.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, it's a stopgap. I know some fans were like kind of like aggravated about it, but like you got to win. You got to win, bro. You got the roster. You got the roster to do it. Let's go make it happen. You got speed on the outside.
Kid's got a lot of what's it called too? He's got a lot of rushing yards too.
We ain't had one of those in a minute. We ain't had a quarterback in a long time that could really run the route.
No. I mean, in college football, how many times do you watch where you're watching and it's like the kid just on 3rd and 8 just uses his legs?
All the time. For us, the last 4 years has been
it's a first down. You're seeing it now in the NFL all the time.
Yeah.
Think about the MVP came down to Josh Allen and Lamar. Both of those guys that like 3rd and 11 is not always a passing down.
No.
Right? It's like, okay, fine. We're going to run everybody deep. And now, everybody's deep? Okay, my guy's just going to run for 11 yards.
And we haven't had that kind of like luxury in a while. I feel like we haven't had it since. Like Riley could run a little bit. Riley can scoot a little bit. But that's pretty much the only one that can really move. So I'm ready to see this. I'm ready to talk to Lewis as we got going.
All right, looks like he's on his way.
Right now.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back, and we're going to meet the new quarterback at the University of Memphis. Chris Vernon Show.
You get to the main event, and you hear the crowd. There's some rumblings in the crowd.
Here we go.
They say, "We want truth."
I love how John Cena said when they were chanting, "We want truth." You can't handle the truth.
There you go.
I loved it.
He takes the knee off, boom. Takes the mask off, boom. And it's our freaking truth. God, man, he cost John Cena the match.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
The NBA announced their Dunk of the Year yesterday. It was voted on by the fans, and it went to Ja Morant for his double clutch through Porzingis and Derek White. The call of it was excellent. That game we hung on to for a long time last season, but it was a spectacular dunk.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Look at Mississippi State's schedule. They are not going to be favored in a single SEC game. They are only going to be favored. Their over-under win total is 3.5. They are only going to be favored in 3 games this year. That'll probably be Southern Miss, Alcorn State, and Northern Illinois.
It's at Southern Miss, man. I don't know.
And it's at Southern Miss.
They might not be favored in that.
Right.
One.
You don't know what Brett Favre's done to the athletic department.
They have an awesome arena now.
Right.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Scotty Scheffler ran away with the Open Championship this weekend. My God, this guy, he's not real. Have we reached the point with Scotty Scheffler where you don't have to care a thing about golf, but you still know there's a dude named Scotty Scheffler who is awesome at it?
He is solidified himself as one of the greats in the sport. At this point, probably of all time.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What is the biggest Summer League accomplishment so far for this Grizzlies team?
Tuomas Isalo filling out his coaching staff. The Ryan Saunders hiring was essential. It was big time. You have a veteran NBA voice there.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Preseason Box to Row Coaches Poll has come out. Jackson State sits there at number 1. This is the third time in the poll's history that Jackson State has been the preseason number 1 team in the nation. And then Tennessee State being at 5, that really surprised me.
Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show live from the Memphis practice facility. And look who it is, the new quarterback at the University of Memphis. Brendon Lewis joins us. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so first let's get to know you, right? You grow up where?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Dallas, Texas.
Yes, sir. But I went to high school in Melissa, Texas.
And football is life from as soon as you can remember?
Yeah.
You're part of the whole Texas high school, like, you know, every kid grows up and it's Friday Night Lights. Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what anybody ever thinks about it is. It's like football is like religion. Like, especially coming from my town, it was the only high school in town. Like, football was the life of the town. So everybody was out there Friday nights, packed out stadiums every single night. Rivalries were playing the teams right next to our town, like 2 miles up the road. So, it was a real good experience.
Who was in the high school circuit in Texas high school football when you were playing there?
What do you mean?
Yeah, who did you play against, right? Like,
I played against Deion Sanders School. So I played against Shador, and then they had a bunch of NFL dudes on that team, obviously Shiloh, and then Lewis Sign. Like, they had a bunch of NFL players, but then I played a bunch of other teams that had 4 or 5-star recruits every single week.
Yeah, that's the way
Could
it
you
is.
tell
right?
Coach Prom School was going to shut down right after it was over with? That school does not exist no more.
Were you always a quarterback?
No, I actually started out playing defensive end, and then
Wait, hold on, bro. Wait, bro. You played DN?
I played DN, and then I played DN because I always played up with my brother.
Okay,
I got an older brother. He's 16 months older than me.
Yeah.
So I always played up with him. So when I played up with him, I wasn't playing quarterback. They just threw me on DN. I had to go get the quarterback.
At what point did you start playing quarterback?
I think going right when I started middle school, so 6th grade.
Middle school. All right. Tell me about your high school career.
Oh, it was an experience. It was so fun. I'm grateful for all the coaches I had and all the players that I got to play with. But it was super fun going out there every Friday night. I knew I was going to make every single play. Like, the teams are good, but I was super confident, and I had a really good team. It was really fun, especially scoring touchdowns, seeing the whole town loved me and stuff. I was a QB1 in there. So.
Oh, you were the man. You were the man.
He was living a Disney Channel movie for sure.
Yeah,
the best.
Yeah. That was good.
All right, so then your college recruitment. What's it like coming out of high school, and then tell us about how that all went and then the choice that you originally made.
Yeah, so I got my first offer sophomore year from SMU, and then after that, everything just blew up. All the coaches, I was getting calls left and right, getting pulled out of class, had to go talk to this coach in the front office, but it was super fun. It was pretty stressful, but I made my decision to go to CU Boulder. They had Mel Tucker at the time. He was really good in recruiting. I felt like that was the best opportunity for me out of all the schools that I had. So that led me to CU.
Okay, so then he's gone after what, your freshman year?
Not even freshman year. He left 3 weeks. I'll never forget. 3 weeks after I got there, I'm sitting in the dorm at midnight. We get a team group message. We got an emergency team meeting. We like what? And then we see the news pop out. So we like, wow. I'm like, I would probably talk to him twice before he left.
Wait, did you have a feeling that he was gonna be gone, or was it just like all right, bro, like it's a wrap?
I mean, it's crazy because before there was like some buzz that he might leave, but he told our team like, nah, like I'm here.
Yeah.
Like we like cool, bet we finna ride with Coach Tucker. That night at midnight,
it's a wrap.
Gone. It's a wrap. He was like, wow.
And so then what? At that point, are you thinking, yo, I came here to come play for Coach Tucker.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be here anymore. Or are you like, well, I'm already here. I might as well see it through at Colorado.
Yeah, that's exactly the mindset I had. I was like, I'm already here. I gotta, like, I've always like been loyal, like ever since I was little. So I was like, I'm already here. I committed to this program. I'm gonna ride it out, whoever comes. And shoot.
You hooped that back in the season. I looked up the numbers. You played well.
Yeah, I played pretty well. I wasn't nearly as good as I am now, I would say, but it was a good learning experience for sure.
And then, all right, how do you end up at Nevada?
And then, yeah, so then I played at Colorado, and then that coach that came after Tuck, he ended up getting fired. So then I knew I had to make a decision. So I left week 3 of I forget what season it was. It was the season Dion came. I left week 3 of that season. And then
because you knew you weren't playing for him.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't playing for the interim. No, for the interim head coach. That became the head coach after my second coach got fired. I knew it wasn't gonna be good staying through that. So I left week 3 of that season, and then Prime came, so I would have had to end up leaving anyways.
Right.
So then I hit the portal, and then I had played against Oregon. I played pretty well against them, and then their coaches went to Nevada. They ended up going coach for Nevada, so they remember how I played against them. So that's wild. Yeah, that's pretty much how I ended up at
they
Nevada.
went and found you. Once you went to the portal,
yeah,
they had played against you, so they wanted you to come to Nevada.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, what's it like being a quarterback at Nevada?
It was cool. Reno was a good experience. My first year, it didn't go that well, but then the second year we got another whole new coaching staff, and then after that.
So how many offenses is this for you?
It's like 4 or 5.
What number is this?
I lost count. I'm probably at like 6, maybe 5, 6.
Playbooks?
Yeah, I've had to learn a new playbook every single year in my college career.
All right, what was your favorite playbook?
Yeah, what's your favorite play? The Memphis one. Please just say Memphis.
Memphis one, yeah.
I got you. Don't worry about that. I got you.
So, all right, and then how do you end up at Memphis?
So I played last year. I played pretty well. I got the opportunity to. I was really praying for a sign after last season, whether to hit the portal or to stay. And then my OC that I had last year ended up leaving, so I feel like that was a sign.
So you're playing in a new offense anyway?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it you?
I was gonna say hey.
At some point, right, I feel like I'm talking to the guy that's had like 6 ex-girlfriends.
No, but he better.
Why, bro? Is it all there?
Nah, my OC he went to a better position as well. So we both left to go to a better position. He went back to Kansas.
Oh, with Lance Leopold. All right.
Yeah. So then I hit the portal. I went on a couple visits. I went to Oregon State. I was going to Tulane. But I was at the Oregon State visit, and I was feeling really good about them. And then Coach Cramsey and Coach Silverfield texted me at the exact same time. It was like, don't commit nowhere until you come see us. I was like, dang, okay, I guess I gotta. I've always known about Memphis.
And you think you were gonna commit to Oregon State? Maybe
yeah,
if you wouldn't have gotten that text, do you think you'd be at Oregon State?
You would be in Corvallis,
yeah,
bro.
I was close. Yeah, I was close.
Corvallis?
Yeah,
Memphis, Corvallis. Come on, man.
I'm not sure. I know I made the best decision.
So wait,
for sure.
so you're at Oregon State when you get that text. So why were you even connected with Memphis in the first place? They had reached out to you, I guess, when they found out you were in the portal?
Yeah, they reached out to me first.
Did you have any connection to anybody on the Memphis staff?
No, I didn't know anyone on the Memphis staff.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you got that phone, got that first phone call from them, was it like a shocker, or was it kind of like, okay, let me look into this kind of situation?
It was like, for sure, let me look into it, because I know Seth Hennigan because he's from Dallas, so he's from Denton, and we're close to the same age. So I've always seen his success. So when I seen Memphis on my phone, I was like, oh yeah, I got to take a look.
So you had a real awareness of Memphis football
in
this odd way,
Yeah.
simply because Seth was a kid that you knew and you had an awareness of what he was doing at Memphis?
Yes, and I saw the success that Memphis has been having.
I'll say this. We came out here today. I hadn't been here in years, and I don't know how you felt when you first stepped down, but I was, like, mega impressed with this today. I was like, the facilities, all the stuff. Like, everything's so nice. I mean, you can speak to this as a recruit that went around, you know, right, to other places. This is a pretty impressive place, man.
This is super
What was the
impressive.
meal that swayed you the most? When you said, "Yo, I'm signing this dot. This blank swayed me." What swayed you to come to Memphis? What was that dinner that took you to?
What dinner did we? It wasn't even no dinner. As soon as I'm a big chicken salad chick fan.
Wait, what?
So as soon as I found out Memphis has chicken salad chick, I was like, I gotta come.
We do got one down the street.
The one by like Hop Dottie. This is the Hop Dottie at Laurelwood.
You saw the chicken salad. You're like, you know what? I'm locked in.
In Zaxby's, I was like, oh yeah, I'm sold. I ain't got none of that in Corvallis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Have you ever heard that story about her?
About
the chicken salad chick?
Oh no,
It's a good one.
So
it's a good story.
It was like this lady, and she made chicken salad like out of her house. She had like a catering business, right? And it became huge, and all this stuff. And she got in this horrible divorce, and the ex-husband called the health department and said, you can't be doing this on her because you can't make the food unless you have all the licenses or whatever else. And so they got shut down. One of the customers was like a whatever millionaire. He's like, no, we're turning this into restaurants, and became her investor. And then they took it to – so it's almost like a revenge restaurant. It's unbelievable.
Get my guy here, man.
Yeah.
There we go.
And you just like the food. It's a cool story nonetheless, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah. So, all right. So – I got to be honest with you. I was not expecting that the University of Memphis got their new starting quarterback on the strength of having a chicken salad chick. But here we are.
You never know.
Here we go.
It wasn't the facilities. It wasn't the uniforms.
He had them all written down. I said, Corvallis, no chicken salad chick. Memphis, chicken salad chick.
You should say Zaxby's too, though. They ain't got no Zaxby's up there either.
How did they sell you on Memphis?
We're really I was really looking at the success that Memphis had as something I wanted to be a part of, and then the reputation Coach Silverfield and Coach Cramsey had as an OC, the things that he was able to do with Seth and the things that he's done in his career. I felt like that's something I wanted to be a part of, and I felt myself being able to excel in his offense. And also I looked at the weapons around and everybody that I was going to be playing with, and I was really excited about that. So I wanted to play with guys that wanted to make plays as much as I did, and then obviously the facilities.
One of your buddies just came from Nevada.
Yeah, you made that phone call, man.
Yeah, Cortez. Yeah, he's a dog.
Oh, so you've got one of your guys, like a safety from you had at Nevada.
Mm-hmm,
that you played with.
Mm-hmm.
Is CJ as fast as we've seen all the little stuff around here?
They said that dude runs 23 miles an hour.
Like you gotta throw the ball. You gotta throw the ball in the sky.
Is it like college Tyreek Hill? Just throw the ball up. He's gonna go find
it. How far can you throw it, Brendon?
Shoot, in the game, probably 70.
70 yards. Hey, he was before.
You can't throw the ball 70
In
yards.
the game, if I had my adrenaline, for
70?
sure. If I'm standing at the 30, I could for sure.
No, if we gave you the ball right now sitting down, how far could you get it?
Not right now. I just came from practice. My
Wait. You think you could throw it from this 30 to that end zone?
Yeah, in the game though, like if my adrenaline's pumping,
the crowd's rocking,
I'm feeling in the moment. Yeah, for sure.
Because before the show, because we were throwing the ball around, he was like, "Let me see if I can throw it from the." You threw it from the 40? 35 to the end zone, and he was shopping it short at like the 5.
I was trying to throw it as far as I can.
You saying a 70-yard bomb is crazy.
Nah, we had to go out. Not in here though, because I hit the roof. Hit the roof for sure.
Oh yeah, 70 yards. Let's
How many
go.
times he had to slow down though?
Oh, CJ?
Yep. To come back to it.
I've made it.
Little Tyreek Hill action.
Had some errors.
Like, he's gone too fast.
Yeah.
I can't get it down there that fast.
He done outran my arm a couple times.
Hey, man.
So you like what you see out of him for sure. And
Yeah.
obviously, I mean, that's a kid that was at Georgia and Purdue.
Yeah.
Tell me about the rest of the offense. Obviously, you got two stud running backs that I know Silverfield's super high on, Indiracia and Sutton.
Yeah, those
right?
dudes. Yeah,
got
those
weapons.
Dudes, those dudes are really dynamic. Really, the whole offense is dynamic. I mentioned CJ and Cortez, but that whole room, like Jamari Hawkins, Bryce Dorsey, Jakari, Brady Clues, like that. I feel comfortable in that whole room to be able to go out there and make plays.
How hard has it been to get chemistry quickly? Right?
Yeah, so
because that's the hard part about everybody kind of being thrown together on a team.
No, for sure. That was the biggest part. I feel like that was the hardest part for me, even coming into spring ball. I didn't have I didn't really have any chemistry with any of the receivers, so it was just I knew I had to get with them to build that. So we came up here extra time, extra hours, and just build that on the field by ourselves. And I feel like it's we're going in the right direction. It's showing out here in fall camp, and it's going to show here in 10 days.
So you feel you're infinitely better chemistry-wise than you were just even maybe a month ago.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now that you guys have gotten a lot of reps together and a lot of practice together.
What have they told you about the Liberty Bowl? Because I know like that Liberty Bowl experience is a little different than Nevada and Colorado maybe, but like what have they told you about the Liberty Bowl? Like kind of playing it for the first time.
Shoot, they say it's hot.
It's hot as hell for sure.
It's hot.
Yeah, ain't no joke.
You're fine. Yeah, Texas kid though. You're fine with the heat.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That heat ain't no joke. You seen it out there? You know how it is.
Trust me, I know how it is.
Where'd your parents want you to go?
Shoot, I feel like my mom didn't really care. I feel like my dad maybe wanted me to stay closer to home, or maybe go to a more experienced offense coordinator and more experienced head coach.
Yeah. And so you had to defy your parents. You said,
not really my mom.
You said, Mom, Dad, they have a chicken salad chick. And they said, Brendon,
they
said, Brendon, grow up. This isn't about fast food.
Shout out to chicken salad chick. I said, what's one big thing you're looking forward to this season? Like as far as like expectations or opponents, or like for you, expectations you put on yourself.
Shoot, I'm just looking forward to go out there and showing what I can do, especially for my last season, and just go out there and give it all to my brothers. But I'm also excited to just take in the moment, each and every game, just take in the crowd noise and just everything, just living in the moment because it's my last year. So last year playing college football, so I just want to make it the most out of it.
How's your O-line?
The last thing.
You got to
you
got to take care of those guys.
Yeah,
you got to take care of them.
You can't take them to chicken salad chick, bro. They need good food.
Oh no, I'm taking them to Zaxby's. No, I'm taking them.
What's one guy out there? He's like 6'8", 6'9" on the O-line.
Travis, yeah, that dude's huge. I love my O-line. They're all really, really great, really good work ethic. Shoot, they want to protect me, so shoot, I'm gonna give my all for them.
There you go.
How much you running in this offense?
Shoot, you
think you
as
are?
much as I need to. Yeah, I mean that's a part of my game, so I know I'm.
Because in Nevada, you were running
for your life.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah, no.
No, I'm talking about in the offense, like in terms of dual threat, right? Yeah. There's a lot of guys that go, I want to make it to the next level, so I need to prove I'm a pocket passer, and then all of a sudden they're kind of neutered, right? They're not taking off running nearly as much. Are you still a runner?
Yeah, I'm for sure still a runner. I'm a tote that thing for sure. Yeah. Make people miss an open field. That's a big part of my game, and I love doing that.
How much of them were called runs, and how much of them were survival runs? When you were in
Shoot, we're gonna have a lot.
You did have a lot of rushing yards, bro.
I mean, I had a lot of design runs, but I feel like I'll have a lot less survival runs here at Memphis for sure.
Survival runs. That's what they call them.
Yeah,
Run for your life.
We haven't had a quarterback here in a while that can really like move, like run use his legs. So it'll be something different.
Have you talked to Seth?
Yeah, I talked to Seth. Yeah,
What's
seen
he
him
say
around
about
a couple times. He's excited. I mean, we've always known each other since being in Dallas. So he was just like, he told me. I asked him after I committed. I was like, did I make the right decision? He was like, bro, you made the best decision. So he made me feel really confident in the decision and stuff, giving me pointers and just giving me tips about what he experienced when he was here.
What do you like off the field? What are you doing? What are you doing in your downtime? You a video game guy? You a Netflix guy? What?
I saw your music taste. I'm gonna touch on that in a second, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit. But I want you to answer
I'm a video game guy, Netflix guy. I'm engaged, so I do a lot of stuff with my fiance.
Congrats, bro!
Congratulations!
That's big time.
Wow!
So I'm trying to get like that.
Video game like college football?
Yeah, I play college football.
And how do we feel about Brendon Lewis's rating on college football?
Shoot, a lot better than last year. But
you got put on Memphis. They're like, give me a little bump.
Yeah, for real. They gave me a good bump, though, for sure.
What uniform do you play with the most in the game? What one are you looking forward to putting on the most?
The one I play with the most, we don't wear. It's that all white with the gray. With the gray letters, with the gray letters and the gray number. That's my favorite, but apparently we don't wear it anymore.
Look, you hear that, though? The QB wants to wear the white and the gray. Coach,
where
you at? He wants to wear the white and the gray. Put it in the rotation, man.
Do you play with Memphis all the time, or do you use other?
I only play with Memphis.
Do you play Memphis versus Nevada?
Oh, yeah. I do the little dynasty, and I manually put Nevada as the first game, or I put them in the conference.
Let's go!
Hey, who should be better than the game is giving them credit for? Because you played the game, so now you get mad at your own guys, right? Like, that's the way this works.
Yeah.
I get mad at you if I'm playing with Memphis. It's like, come on, Brendon, right?
Yeah.
You're obviously playing as yourself as the quarterback, but you've got all your weapons. Who have they undersold? Who's not as good on the game that they should be? And I can only imagine that it's a weird experience for you to get mad at the game for somebody that you actually see in the locker room.
It is definitely a weird experience. But shoot, I feel like they underrated the whole team, but definitely Greg, Sut, Brady, Jamari, Bryce, the whole room. They underrated for sure. And then the tight ends.
They should be better.
Yeah, the tight end, like Bryce Anderson, tight end, his speed should be way.
He's super slow in the game. I'm not gonna lie. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
his speed like a 71. I'm like, bro, where you going?
That's not realistic at all.
Okay, he fast in real life.
Yeah,
okay,
it's not realistic
that's
at
not
all.
realistic at all.
What are you watching on Netflix? What you watch on Netflix?
Shoot, I actually just restarted Peaky Blinders for this. It's gonna be my third time watching it.
Yeah. Peaky Blinders, a gangster show.
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that one.
That show go crazy. You gotta watch that
For real?
show. Yeah.
I'll be watching unserious TV shows, bro. I'll be watching like the little dating shows.
Peaky Blinders,
like Love
what else?
Island.
Well, you be watching Love
Island. And the reunions next week, bro. Tap in.
What else you watch?
Shoot, I watch a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I watch all of Shameless, Peaky Blinders. Shoot, what else have I watched? A bunch of movies like Legend. I watch a bunch of gangster movies.
Oh, okay. So that's the vibe you be on.
From Texas. Tell me you're a Cowboy fan.
Don't please,
yeah.
Brent. No,
Let's
bro.
go.
Brent.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, you know I
Come
rock
on,
for
bro.
we them
Let's
boys.
go.
Come on, bro.
This year, our year.
That's
Come on,
6
bro.
years, our
Come
year.
on, bro.
We're on the same
was
page.
good until you said that,
Come
bro.
on.
Cowboy fan. Yeah, he left you hanging.
You know I gotta rep.
Leave him hanging, bro. Screw the
No.
Cowboys, bro. Who's your favorite Cowboy of all time, then?
Shoot, Emmett Smith.
Say less. I can rock with that. I had that jersey as a kid.
The new Netflix show is unbelievable.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God! It dropped 2 days ago.
Add it to the queue and
Oh,
watch it on
yeah.
mute.
I'm gonna watch it.
America's team.
Watch it on mute.
Watch
It's
it
called
on mute.
America's Team, the Gambler and his team.
Oh,
my
yeah, I saw
God.
the title. I ain't
Dude,
watched
it's
it,
so good.
No.
It's all the 90s.
Okay,
So like
yeah.
those unbelievable, the triplets and the whole story. It reminds me a lot of The Last Dance. It really does. Like
Watch
the
it on
way
mute.
I
it's
gotta watch it.
the document, the way it's
Watch that
played
joint
up. Anyways, all
on
right. So you do watch TV,
Mm-hmm.
or obviously television shows. You play the games
I like
quite
the
a
fish,
bit.
Too. I like the fish too.
Fish?
It's a fish.
Oh, we got some lakes around here.
What do you like,
yeah.
bass
we got some lake
fishing?
dumps.
Bass
Yeah,
fishing?
just whatever. Yeah, bass.
Any kind of fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say you were engaged. When did you get engaged?
July 4th. Not last summer, the summer before.
Okay. Did you meet her in Nevada, or is this?
No, it's my high school sweetheart.
Oh,
A1 day one.
Yeah, for real.
He said early in the show, I'm mega loyal.
I told you, yeah.
Yeah.
What I said.
That's a real
I'm mega
one, bro.
loyal.
That's
He
what I
said
said.
That's a
that in
real
the
one.
show.
Yeah, you're a real one.
He said that. Your high school sweetheart?
Yes,
That's
sir.
dope.
We're going on 8 years.
That's dope, bro.
And she's like, how many schools do I have
Yeah.
to follow?
I went to Colorado.
This
She
is
says that all the time.
Brendon, this is ridiculous. Like, I've been with you since high school, and now how many schools are we going to go to?
No, for real, yeah.
This is the last one, I promise.
Hey, that's how you know she's a real one, though, because she went from Boulder, Colorado to
Did she?
To
Reno
Wait,
to
did she
almost
follow you to all
Corvallis.
of them?
Yes. She's been with me at all.
Yeah,
of
she-
them.
It's unbelievable.
She hates the portal. She doesn't like the portal.
She don't like the portal.
Not a fan.
Yeah, she a real one. That's a real one.
Oh, for real.
That's unbelievable, huh?
Yes, sir.
Wow. How many games? Your parents going to be able to come to a bunch of games? It's not that far,
Yeah,
right?
this is a lot closer, so they'll be able to come to a lot of them this year compared to any other year I played.
Reno,
bro.
Yeah.
What's
what is-
Reno like?
Yeah, I was gonna
going
ask
to
that too.
school there. Go ahead. You can crap on it. Who cares?
I didn't like it at all. I mean, the only thing to do there is really just to go to Lake Tahoe, and if not, you go to casinos and just do stuff there. But other than that, there's really
It's
nothing
a
to
wrap.
do. Yeah, and it's cold. It really gets really freaking cold. It's in the mountains, so it'd be snowing and stuff.
Yeah, we ain't got. Hey, Brendon, none of that happens here, bro. We ain't got none of that happening here. No snow, none of that.
You may have to boil water a couple days in the winter.
Yeah, it
but
is
that
kind of
way-
wild. Like, hey, you went from Colorado to Reno, where you're talking about being cold, to where like literal hell weather here.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like
super.
It is super
What
hot.
did you guys do the 3 days prior to this? Did you practice inside, or did you?
Oh
practice?
no, we go outside.
When it was 100?
It was 38 hot outside
Dude.
the last 3
Yeah,
days.
you talking about when they had that extreme heat
Yeah.
warning?
100.
Nah, we was out there on field 4, which is even
the
hotter.
turf?
Boy.
The
Oh
turf,
my
on the
gosh.
turf?
Oh yeah, y'all wild.
That turf got demons.
Y'all wild. Hey, I guess it gets you to prepare for the season.
No,
though, I
for
guess.
sure. Yeah, no.
All right,
it
if
does.
this season goes the way you envision it, what happens?
shoot, next level, go to the league. That's the outcome I want. So everything goes to play. We win a lot of games. We win the conference championship. Hopefully playing the CFP. Then the next step would be the league.
You talk about the college football playoff?
Yeah.
As a goal?
Yes,
like
sir.
You guys look at it and go, look, there's a spot for a team just like us. We've just got to go and snatch it.
Yes, sir.
I love it. I to the music thing, I want to do some research on your music taste.
Okay.
Start bench cut. Uzi, Future, Thug.
Oh.
Cause I saw your Twitter. You listen to a lot of Thug, a lot of Uzi. Like,
Yeah.
Start bench cut. Who we doing?
Start Thug.
Okay.
Bench Future.
Okay.
And cut Uzi.
Dang, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. He listen. That's not surprising that he listened to those three though.
Yeah.
What else you listen? They put you on Memphis rap yet?
I've always listened to Big Scar hard.
Rest in peace, Big Scar.
Yeah, for real. Rest in pease, Big Scar. But
Okay.
YTB, Fat.
You really tapped in.
Money Bag, yeah, I'm tapped in.
He tapped in for sure. Okay.
Brendon Lewis, hey, we wish you all the luck. We can't wait.
Appreciate
to
y'all.
watch you, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate
y'all.
Let's catch you at Chicken Salad Chick.
No, for
Hey, get him an NIL. Y'all hear that?
No,
Everybody
for
in this
real.
room.
NIL me chicken salad chick.
Get him an NIL deal. Chicken salad chick.
Yep. We'll get him an NIL deal. All right, we'll be back after this. Chris Vernon Show.
Speaking of Adidas, are these the Harden 10s?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so.
From what
You guys don't
speculation-
sound too excited.
Nah.
It kind of looks like when you flush the toilet in the water.
Yeah, it's like a whirlpool.
Like a
You know,
whirlpool.
want to be phone positive.
Yeah.
Want to be phone positive. Or artists just making some paint up and they just.
Looks like
phone positive.
Yeah, or a
does look
thumbprint.
like-
The Sneak Fest Show, live Tuesdays at 2 p.m. on Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
What is the biggest Summer League accomplishment so far for this Grizzlies team?
Tuomas Isalo filling out his coaching staff. The Ryan Saunders hiring was essential. It was big time. You have a veteran NBA voice there.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
The NBA announced their dunk of the year yesterday. It was voted on by the fans, and it went to Ja Morant for his double clutch through Porzingis and Derek White. The call of it was excellent. That game we hung on to for a long time last season, but it was a spectacular dunk.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Let's check the over-under totals. Alabama, Georgia, and Texas all at 9.5. LSU, Ole Miss, Tennessee at 8.5.
I love Ole Miss over the 8.5. I think Ole Miss can win 9.
But Ole Miss, they're gonna, Ole Miss, they're gonna lose to Arkansas week.
But they could go 9-3. Like Ole Miss winning 10 games
They always
is
pull
always
some
like
crap like that.
Ole Miss winning 10 can seem a bit of a stretch, but they can win 9.
They're gonna lose at Kentucky week 2.
The Odds Couple, live at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Scotty Scheffler ran away with the Open Championship this weekend. My God, this guy, he's not real. Have we reached the point with Scotty Scheffler where you don't have to care a thing about golf, but you still know there's a dude named Scotty Scheffler who is awesome at it?
He is solidified himself as one of the greats in the sport. At this point, probably of all time.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
All right, we are back live from the Memphis football facility. And the head coach of the Memphis Tiger football team is Ryan Silverfield. He is joining us now. Thanks for having us out to your beautiful home.
Yeah, it is amazing. We are very fortunate. This place is special. Obviously, you guys being in the indoor today.
I feel like I'm at your home, too, with your wife and the twins are here.
Oh, it's a blessing.
Family affair, man.
Absolutely. The twin girls over there and the wife, they're special. They get to see me about 5 minutes a day, so if they get to come and hang out in the indoor with you guys, it's awesome.
This turned out great, though. I'm glad we got to come out here today, see you guys practice this morning, and we took a tour of the entire facility. You got nice stuff around here, man.
Absolutely first class, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I've said it, it's the continuation of building upon year after year of success and the things that we've had. Our administration has stepped up. We've been able to do these things, this indoor football, only the practice setup. It's phenomenal. And then you look at that, the $220 million going into the stadium. All the renovations, you guys got to see the on-campus housing that's going to be right down there that, athletics will have 49% access to. So a lot of great things going on around here.
So wait, what year is this for you on this campus? Because obviously you were with Norvell here. So what year is this?
So we spent 2 years on the main campus as they were finishing up redoing this. And so this indoor was really finished during COVID, about 2020. And then the rest of that building was probably completed around 2017. The end of 2017. So start 2018 is when we kind of moved in there.
And obviously you keep on making improvements yearly to this thing. Because, I mean, we went through the weight room, the locker room, everything. Like, everything's new.
Yeah, and that's kind of it's always keeping up with the Joneses, right? Forever it was before NIL and before revenue share, it was, who's got the best facilities, and that was kind of a deal. And we've been very fortunate. I think that's part of it, right? You want to have a great place for your players to come. We have 120 guys on the roster who spend quite a bit of time here, so you got to make sure that it's a nice place. And we've been very fortunate. We have so many donors that have stepped up over the years that believe in this place, and I think my longevity here has helped with that because some of these people say, hey, as long as you're here, let's keep giving and getting this thing right.
How do you keep up with 70 new guys, bro?
Yeah, how do you even build relationships with that?
How many names they said 70, and they were like, wait, time out. There's no way coach is like, yo, this guy. Like,
we saw you out there holding a roster with your numbers on it.
How many times
Scroll through the iPad. Hey, you number 64.
How many times you had to go to one of your position coaches and be like, hey, what's his name?
Well, we got the only coach in America that walks around with a roster. Like, hey, you, Thomas.
Well, now
Thomas, yeah.
I think the NCAA said you can do trades like mid-season. So we traded for a new guy that was in here. We cut him after lunch. He didn't do what he was supposed to at practice today.
In all honesty, Devin's question, 70 new guys. That's crazy.
So the one
part I really appreciate about that is it's my responsibility to know every single one of them, right? I've met with every single transfer we brought in. They sit down in my office, and all the freshmen we recruit as well. So, I always say this, the position coach is going to have a wonderful and a tremendous relationship with that individual, but it's my job also to do the same. And so I've had to build those relationships. And so reality of it is
That's hard, though,
well,
right?
Yeah, I know all 120. I know everything about them to the most part, right? You get to know where they're from. You get to know their family background, and you try to learn and spend time with them. And I think, not just on the field and between those white lines, but a lot of those relationships are built in meals and walking through the locker room and just sending them texts, just getting to know them because time is limited. But we've got so many great young men.
Now, obviously, after we get done with all this day and this show, whatever, you're going to come back and you're going to hear about stories, things that were said on this show. And,
oh, boy.
Well, I mean, like, look, everybody's like, oh, Ryan Silverfield can really get players. Ryan Silverfield, there's one thing Silverfield could do. He can get guys. What a recruiter. And then we find out your starting quarterback came here because of chicken salad chick.
Yeah, all the facilities, all the
I don't
want
to
things,
say,
but
I don't want to say that that's a thing, but I mean, your quarterback.
How good of a recruiter?
I mean,
hey, whatever it takes. I'm not a moron.
I know Saban walked away, and you were going to take his spot as the king recruiter, but I mean. Chicken salad chick?
Whatever works. Right?
Whatever works, I guess.
Some guys only, hey, how much you going to pay me? Some guys go, hey, tell me about the co-eds on campus. Right? And other guys are, do you have a chicken salad chick 1.2 miles from campus? Where do I sign? What's it going to take?
That's the craziest one I've heard.
Yeah. Well, he didn't even.
But for the fact that he even mentioned
yeah, right.
You know what I mean? That is ridiculous.
They miss something to him, Coach. They miss something to him that the chicken salad chick was.
You got to really love a restaurant to mention it in an interview about why you committed to a school.
Live interview. You care anything about the scheme or the head coaches? No.
Especially like a
I didn't even know that. I thought Seth Hennigan was still here. That's I mean,
I just saw they had the restaurant a mile away.
Like it used to be Ching's. That's
yes.
always
Ching's
like
was the
back
one.
in the day.
Ching's
The
wings.
basketball recruits always said Ching's.
Ching's was right down the street.
Ching's is amazing.
Yeah, that's a new one.
It's a chain. Like,
It's a chain.
You can get them
Who
in all
knew?
kinds of cities.
And now you got to really tap in, Coach. Because look, you getting quarterbacks of chicken salads. We got to go.
Right.
We got to lock
You
in.
got to tell us about this kid. We just met him. We like the kid a lot. He's got a great personality.
first off, do you think, we talked about it came out today, the FedEx in the end zones. Do you think maybe a chicken salad chick like on the 35s?
Hey, look.
Logos?
Make it happen.
Corporate
Look,
sponsors.
look,
right?
There you go.
Hey, you guys have taught me one thing. Right? Put some things. I was going to hang some banners with
Yeah.
QR codes
Hey,
back there.
Why
Oh,
not?
by the way, you told us when I bitched at you and I said, hey, I want the show logo on a play. You're like, we don't use logos anymore. There's a guy freaking out there holding up an Indiana Pacers sign.
And an LA Dodgers
I
sign.
said, what the hell is going on? Damn, Indiana, not even a Grizzlies thing. Indiana Pacers?
I'm trying
This
to
is
hide.
gross.
I'm trying to hide a little bit of what we do
Yeah,
offensively.
God,
You're out here
God,
live
God.
practice. I saw he was out. He was out there recording stuff, sending it to other teams.
Send it
and
to
stuff.
Chattanooga
Yeah,
right
I
down the
sent it to
street.
Chattanooga. Yeah, I sent it to Chattanooga.
The Chattanooga choo-choos,
No.
man.
All right. In all honesty, tell us about Brendon Lewis or Brendon Lewis and what you have learned about him. Right? You recruit a kid. You know you want to be a quarterback. You think he's going to have a chance to be your starter. He wins the job, which was announced obviously last week, and but you learn a lot about that kid when you're coaching him for the last. I know he was here in the spring, but really this fall camp is where you really start to learn and then decide. This is the guy I want to be the heir apparent for Seth Hennigan. What have you learned about that kid?
Well, first and foremost, he is the ultimate competitor, right? He loves football, and I think that's where it always has to start that position. Do they love football? Do they compete? And his record, obviously, he'll be the first to say it's not what he wants it to be for his career. And no excuses, no explanations from where he came from in the past, but it's our job to put those right people around him. But, I mean, my favorite thing, I come in the building. If I'm here at 5 a.m., he beats me in the building. And I love that, right? He's upstairs watching film already with notebooks full of stuff, asking questions. And that's exactly what you want in a leader and a guy that says, hey, I'm going to be the next quarterback here. Obviously, he's got a unique skill set. He's got talent. He can run. He can throw. He commands great presence among the huddle. So you start adding those things up, and the consistency. Everybody said, well, what separates him? And look, I've got great respect for Arrington Maiden and A.J. Hill and our other quarterbacks. And those other two, like I said this morning, could both play and be starters at the University of Memphis. He just had consistency. He's a little bit older, and I think sometimes, that gives a leg up. I love Seth Hennigan, as everybody knows. Was he ready to be the starter at 17-year-olds? I don't know, right? And maybe if had we started at Grant Gunnell or somebody else, maybe we would have won 8 games that year. But I knew long term this was the guy we're going to stick with. It's no different than if you draft a rookie quarterback in the NFL, you're going to take your bumps. Well, we've got a vet that we feel very comfortable with. I think we can win a lot of football games.
I think you can win a lot of football games with him. What are his specific attributes that you like the most? What does he do? Maybe this equal to guys that you've had in the past, or maybe even a different wrinkle that he brings that you really like?
Yeah, so we've had, you look at even right before I got here, right? Paxton Lynch.
Yep.
Then you go to Riley Ferguson, right? Obviously Brady White.
All
Seth
pocket
Hennigan,
guys,
it's like
right?
Yeah, all pocket guys, but all legit quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, all
People
good.
forget Paxton Lynch was a first-round pick.
Yeah.
As a quarterback.
He was.
You got that, you're supposed to win a lot of games.
And you know what's crazy? Of all of those, we had this discussion before the show the other day.
Studio, yeah.
The best one to me was Ferguson.
No comment.
Ferguson was crazy.
He was.
It was really good.
He was the
best
best
one.
one.
Yes. Yeah, Ferguson was some
He
serious.
could have been a pro. He didn't want to be.
Yeah.
He could have been a pro. That kid was
100%.
unbelievable.
Cannon.
Oh my God.
Now,
He
y'all
had valedictorian as well.
For real?
Yes.
He was like paint windows, right? Was he like paint fences and stuff
That's
like
right.
that? Yeah.
He was my favorite. Of all of them, I thought he was the best one, and he's the one that didn't go.
Those
continue
teams
football.
they ran up against those awesome those UCF teams were so good.
Yeah,
They were.
Well, I remember.
Anyway, what does this kid do? He can run.
So yeah,
right?
let's start with the thing that makes him a little bit different. And all those guys, like the quarterbacks I just mentioned, are all good players. He can run a little bit different than those two, right? Those three. He can have the ability. That doesn't mean we're going to
Don't
run
say
him
it,
every
Dev.
play.
What? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'll
He's
let y'all
so
say
excited to have a brother playing quarterback.
Look, they
he
said
said it has been
First full-time starter since who?
that's what we're trying to
Kippy
figure it
Brown.
out.
No,
Really? It was been that long.
Come on.
that's 50 years.
I was joking with him. That was 20 years.
Mo Avery was a fill-in.
Yeah,
Right,
he was a
right.
receiver.
Peter Parrish for one game was a fill-in.
What about Kadri
What's that
Anderson?
thing?
Bro, you said since
The LSU kid.
since Kippy.
What
I
about
believe so.
Kadri Anderson?
That was
Didn't he
50
start?
years ago, bro.
Was he a full-time starter?
Anderson. I remember seeing
50. That's why
It's
I told
not
you.
really
See,
50.
I knew that's why you
wait,
you
no,
liked me.
How old
That's
is
my
Kippy
guy,
Brown?
man. That's my guy, man. I told
Kippy
y'all.
Brown pass away?
No.
Okay.
I hope not. He came to visit us last year. And,
I hope not
in the
either.
NFL.
I don't know. Kippy's 70. So it was 50 years. I mean, that's 50 years, bro.
50
It'd be
years.
70. Kippy was the head coach of the Memphis Maniacs.
Shout out to the man.
Or XFL team.
Yes, I got a Maniacs hat upstairs.
Yeah.
A light blue one, a teal one.
Yeah.
You're too young to remember. The
Oh, no. I got a Maniacs. Oh, hey, look, I was
You
a
got the
fetus.
Maniacs
Yeah, I
jersey?
got the Maniacs jersey at the
You
crib.
try put He Hate Me on the back of it?
I got one of them, too. I'll tell you because I'm tapped in. But 50 years. See, he said, I wasn't even going to say it. He brought it up.
Wait, can
but
we, yeah.
I'm
So
happy-
let's move on to the positive
How about,
attributes.
how about you knowing that, though? That's crazy.
Hey, look, he tapped in.
That is wild. Yeah. In Memphis, too. I mean, like, it's just odd that you think the odds of it.
Hey, we
Right?
got-
Of
we
any
got-
school. It doesn't matter
Right,
if you're
yeah,
BYU,
yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah,
let's
right.
go.
It's great. They got a quarterback wearing number 47, coach. Come on now.
True freshman. Here we go. So he's got the ability to run, but you know what? I think equal amounts. Like you talk about the intelligence of those quarterbacks, and he's got it, and that's one of those things. So he's got great arm strength, and I think the biggest thing for him, he's just been in systems that probably haven't necessarily fit him, and I think he's going to be tremendous.
Did you
here.
know about him as a high school player?
So a little bit. Obviously, we recruit Texas, and we've had success in the years past recruiting. So
He said he's known Seth forever.
yeah, and so knew about him. Obviously, he went to Colorado. I think he played a little bit as a young player at Colorado. And
Backside of his seasons, he
with the
did.
previous, right? Carl Durrell, I think, at one point was
Mel
like it.
Tucker is
Mel
the one
Tucker,
that
yeah.
bolted on him, he said.
Gotcha.
He said it happened like right after he got to campus.
There you go.
That was 2 coaches ago. Now you're here. Are you worried at all that his other coaches were?
I mean, this is his 6th offense.
Yeah, he said.
But you talk. I mean, we look at that. You look at it goes back, and I'm not comparing this to the NFL, but like you think about these guys are on their. You draft a quarterback, right? He's on his 5th, OC.
We just talked about this with
6th head
Darnold
coach. Yeah, I mean, it has
and Gino.
at some point,
Right.
it's got to have an effect. I don't care how hard you work, how
That's right.
intelligent you are. Where are you supposed to get the rhythm?
That's right.
So we're hoping. He seems very comfortable. We're very excited about him. As you can tell, he's a mature young man with a great personality. The players kind of relate to him. It's been a lot of fun.
What about the guys around him? Because I joked around. I came out here for practice one day, and Sutton Smith looked like he'd been doing push-ups. Like, what is, the guys around him? Like, can you talk about them a little bit? Because Sutton's looks bigger. Dorsey, of course, is a speed guy. The receivers, like, what about the guys on the outside? C.J. Smith.
Well, so, yeah, let's go back to the backfield. Like, we all know we've been talking about Sutton Smith for a few years.
Yeah.
Right? He was the only true freshman to play that year. And I kind of compared him at the time. I said he's not Kenny Gainwell, but he's got those type of attributes. Okay, and everybody knows how good Kenny Gainwell was as a young running back, and it kind of fit that mold. Obviously, the ACL injury, first quarter. People always, we talked about this on the show last time, right? Like that our starting running back tore his ACL in the first quarter of the first game last season, and we just had to keep going and without skipping beat. But I think he's back full speed. Greg DeWosier is special. You look again; he was another guy that got hurt last year with the collarbone.
He was awesome at the end of the season.
Amazing.
Put on the Tulane game and the West Virginia game. I mean, difference maker. And we NFL scouts are raving about him because of what he can do, catch the ball in the backfield, and plus with all the previous running backs that have come through this place. And then you look at some of the other positions. I do think we'll be really talented up front on the O-line, which is huge for a quarterback. That's one of the reasons why he wanted to come here. He's like, hey, listen, you're probably going to help keep me upright. So as an old O-line guy, and then the tight ends are solid. We got to continue to push and strain them. And then wide receivers, a lot of new faces.
That's
right?
what I'm saying. A lot. You're replacing a lot of guys.
Yeah, the Rock
Same
Taylors
ones.
of the world. The
Blankenship.
You don't have a guy doing the Sioux celebration
Come on.
in the end zone this time.
Don't bring up tough ones.
My bad. Shout out my guy, man.
So, yes, a lot of new faces at wide receiver, but I feel like we've got the most depth we've had at wide receiver in a long time. Like, yeah, sometimes you'll say, well, you lost all those guys that played a left football. Sure. But I think the guys that we have can step up and fill some of those.
And I heard you mention we got to keep a lookout for that kid. I saw your press conference the other day. Kid from Kennesaw, defensive end you really liked, right?
Tennessee State.
Tennessee State?
Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, Jalen Bell.
Yeah, Jalen Bell. That's the one. You said keep a lookout for him.
Yeah, he's been good, and we've had a DN locally that came here from UT Martin. I mean, we've gotten some. It's not always the big schools, right? Everybody always says, "Oh, hey, you got the kid from LSU."
Yeah.
Well, generally, if they weren't playing at LSU, everybody thinks they can just come to Memphis and play. Well, hopefully, we're a pretty darn good football team with some depth and competition. I think sometimes those FCS guys come up and they're like, this is great. Like, are they good enough to maybe play at Notre Dame? No, but they can come here and the opportunity to compete for jobs. And they look at this place and they said, man, the facilities are phenomenal. I like the way this thing works. The fans are great. So.
All right, what is unique, because we got to wrap up with you. I know you got a busy day. What is unique about this 2025 edition?
Yeah, well, so many new faces, 70 new faces. And for the first time going into a season, everybody says, well, how you feeling? Feeling great and excited. But there's so many unknowns, right? Like, so someone will say, what's your identity of this? And yes, during training camp, you learn that during OTA, spring ball, even all the way back to January training. But I think it's going to be exciting for fans to kind of figure out and find out with us as coaches who we really are, like, and get to see some of these guys step up. And I get it as a fan. I'm an old traditionalist, right? I loved having Seth for 4 years and the Brady Whites, and I get that stuff. The Rock Taylors, the guys that were committed, the Greg Rubins. But this is college football. And so now, hey, maybe there's excitement in seeing what new guys can do and new names flash. And so there are going to be people out there in the stands going, wait, who the heck was that?
Right.
Coach, you got to give out rosters at the door this year.
Exactly.
It's going to be new.
Bring back programs.
It's going to be new for you too, right? Because you get to 3rd and 7, you knew what you were doing with Seth.
Yep.
You'd been in that situation 1,000 times, right? You have X amount of go-tos to call, right?
Yep.
It's going to be first time through with this kid, right?
Excitement, a little angst.
Yeah.
But, man, we can't wait. The great news about this team is they are freaking hungry. They love it. They understand the standard and the expectations of them is the total focus on one game at a time. That's not coach speak. Jessica asked me about coach speak earlier today.
Oh, no.
And it's the focus
now you're going to be self-conscious?
Well, no. I mean, I'm waiting for you guys to ask me a question about UTSA or something. And everybody says, you seemed really comfortable on that show with them. I was like, I was. And they just threw that.
Yeah, look, man. Look, that's what happens around here, man.
You don't have any snakes in the grass around.
Hey, Coach, did he text
I saw you recording practice today. I got some messages with you, Chris.
A friggin' Indiana Pacers logo? That is disgusting. Seriously, bro.
It's like Pace, bro.
I'll give you a show logo.
Yeah.
Replace the
For
Pacers.
free, you'll let us put them.
Replace the Pacers with me.
He's going to get so mad when he looks up. There's a chicken salad chick. Damn him. Just to spite you.
You're going to have the chicken salad chick.
Hey, why not, man? Why not?
That's going to be great. By the way, I heard Chattanooga I heard that they said they were going to kick your ass.
Yeah, Coach,
a little added motivation.
I love it. Good, whatever it takes.
I'm kidding.
Have you gotten a text from UTSA since we talked the last time?
Nah. So obviously the second story.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes, bro.
I can't wait.
It was a whole thing.
Let's focus on what you teach Chattanooga. So what are you guys talking about Chattanooga?
Do you know? I was thinking about the guy that gave him the playbook. That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, bro, not him.
That story about
No, we're not talking about that.
You had a real snake in the grass. Somebody like giving the team your playbook and shit.
See, I didn't want to go.
That came out after our show.
I think I got to get to film with UT Chattanooga before I get myself into trouble, Roger. Because
I saw it on Instagram.
I can't hear my headset's going.
You know what it reminds me of?
I can't hear you guys.
Hey, you know what it reminds me of?
Headset's going out.
It reminds me when we were in Vegas and Tony Allen was on the show. I bring on JB Bickerstaff, who used to be one of our assistants, who's now the coach at the Detroit Pistons. And I can see Tony is about to ask him about Malik Beasley. And I was like, we got to go. It's not
pulling the cord out like
no, we good.
Stopping on the electric.
Look. That's all we got off the mud. We got to wrap it up.
I was like, Tony, no.
Don't ask him.
He's
Knock the lights over.
He's like, did you ever call a play and think, hey, man, he missed that on purpose?
We won't do like that. UT Chattanooga is the goal.
Yes.
10 days away.
Let's go.
You want to do
Well,
the
thanks
get
for
your
having
ticket?
us out here, man.
This
This is awesome.
This has been awesome.
Well, I think when we kind of talked about it, just I've got a lot of respect for you guys, as you know that, and everything you do and the other people on your shows. And I thought it would be great for you guys, one, to see how beautiful this place is, right? And I think it's great. Show it off as much as we can because this place sells itself. We've got a lot of great things going on here at the University of Memphis as a university, as an athletic department, and as a football program. So for you guys to be out here for us, we appreciate y'all. I mean, wholeheartedly coming out and spending time with us.
Yeah.
Let's make it an annual thing.
Yes,
we come out and do it at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be in studio at some point, but it's great for you guys to see it. Appreciate y'all having some of our admin on, some of our players on. It means the world.
It was the first time I met Ed Scott. Boy, that's an impressive dude.
Yeah.
Really
He
impressive.
could sell salt to a.
Yeah.
And I got
You
to
know
see
what I'm
our old
saying?
buddy Mike Davis, who I had not seen since he was the coach at UAB.
There you go.
He stopped by and it's cool.
Yeah,
It's
y'all roll out the blue carpet for us for sure.
good environment around here.
Absolutely.
It is.
a good feel. right?
Positive.
That's
you know what I mean? It feels good around here.
wow.
It does.
So how
It
about
does.
we continue to sell the positive news about the University of Memphis athletics,
That's what we're here for.
this area, the school, and the football?
It does. It feels good around
It
here.
does.
And it feels like a big-time football program. It does.
Yeah, it does.
Because it is.
Let's
go.
10 days back. Hey, get them tickets.
Brought to you by Chicken Salad.
Get them tickets now. Be at the Liberty Bowl in 10 days.
Yep, 10 days.
Support the Tigers. Support this. Support that. Support Coach. Support all these people. There you go. That's what I'm here for.
I love it.
Attitude.
My
What is it?
There you go.
Attitude, love, loyalty. I cannot remember the I, and now is the N. And I
Okay,
can't
so
remember the I.
I like it.
But
All
it's like
in, attitude,
Yeah.
little things.
Okay.
little things.
How you do anything is how you do everything, John.
Yes.
Love,
Love.
all right, Tiger family, and then intelligence.
Intelligence.
Of course he
That's-
forgot that.
What's that?
That makes all the sense in the world.
Stupid.
And then the end is now go buy your tickets.
Now. Yeah.
Hey, Coach, I want to say before we go, Roser wanted to show you his form. Because
I showed him during the
You've been in
break.
the
He
trenches.
saw
What do you
it.
think?
Guys,
What do you think?
one more time
One more
for the
time.
public.
Show it for the
want my
camera.
uniform?
Oh, no. Before we get all right. We're
He's
This is good. I heard he's got a year of eligibility.
Yeah, look.
What?
He's
had 2 back surgeries.
He can't
Well,
throw
he looks-
football.
Look at him.
But he looks
Look,
good.
ready?
Look at him.
Oh, my
Ready?
God.
Oh, look at him.
Amazing.
Look at him.
Oh, my-
Look at him.
No.
Go get our scouts.
Slow feet
Recruiting
don't
department.
eat.
I love it.
Slow feet don't eat.
What jersey number? I'm getting them ready.
Yeah.
You signed
Oh,
up for the
my
team.
Who is he
Go
protecting?
get your locker. Let's go.
As Cowboys defensive ends are getting by
How
me.
dare you? How dare you?
You ain't got Micah Parsons on your team now.
Oh, come on.
He still wants out.
Have you seen yourself in the game yet? I know we talked about it the other day, but the game's come out since then.
I have not.
Come on, bro.
Do I look good?
You look good. You look good. You look good.
All right, thanks so much for having us out here at the facility. Memphis football all access. Been a fun time to get out here. And football season now just 10 days away for the University of Memphis. They're going to take on the Chattanooga Mocs to start their season. Thanks to Ryan Silverfield. Thanks to Brendon Lewis. Thanks to everybody out here at the University of Memphis for making us feel so good and special today, and for inviting us out here. It's been a fun day, to say the least. We will be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.